friends, it's Stephy. Welcome to another Storytime video. I'm going to be telling you some Thanksgiving stories in honor of Thanksgiving, and I'm not sure if it's going to be one or two, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed these videos, so let's get to it. In middle school, I don't know how my school did it. I don't know if it was a raffle or they gave it to the most... So when I was in 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, I don't remember what year it was, my friend, one of my classmates, and I got called to the office. And everyone thought that we were in trouble. And then they called us to the office, like we were just having a class. It was like almost towards the end of the day. We already had lunch and we were like going back to classes until the rest of the day and stuff. And my classmate and I both got called to the office, and they told us to bring all of our stuff with us, like the stuff that we're gonna go home with, and all our homework and stuff. This was around November, the last week before we go on vacation for like Thanksgiving weekend and stuff. So once they call us to the office through the intercom, the whole class is like, "Ooh, what did they do?" I actually thought I was in trouble too. I know I didn't do anything wrong, but they just called me to the office and I thought I was in trouble. So my classmate and I walked to the office and we're just waiting there to see what's gonna happen. And then they come out with a huge bag and they just hand it to us, and it was a turkey, and my classmate and I both got free turkeys. Now, I don't know how they did it. I don't know if it was a raffle, like they put the kid's name in each classroom and raffle the, 2 kids that get a free turkey, because that's what my aunt said that they did to her, kid last time that he won a raffle, but they didn't tell me anything about a raffle, so maybe I'm guessing it was based off of the low-income family from each class. I'm not sure, but anyways, so once they gave us the turkey, they told us that we can go home early, so then we could carry it home because they were pretty big turkeys. Excuse me. And at that time, my dad didn't have a car, or he probably did, but he wasn't using it, or my school wasn't that far from my house, so I didn't really need to drive a car. So they asked if we wanted to call our parents to pick us up, and I'm like, I don't mind walking. I didn't have a phone. I didn't know my phone number, but then we didn't have a phone, so I couldn't contact my dad. So I'm just like, I'll walk home. So I had to walk from school to my house with this big turkey. And then when I went home, my parents were like, "What's in the bag?" Because I think they're both was home. I don't remember if they were both home or if it was just my dad that was home. But I came home and my parents were like, "What's in the bag?" And they're like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Oh, I got a free turkey." And they were so excited that we got this free turkey, and we ate it for Thanksgiving. Well, in our own Thanksgiving, because for Thanksgiving in my family, my mom and my dad and my sister and I all have our own Thanksgiving in our house before we go to our grandma's house the next day. Mostly because my mom always works on Thanksgiving, so we have our Thanksgiving the day before Thanksgiving so my mom can be part of the Thanksgiving, experience. That's the story of how I got a free turkey from school. And I actually think that it's a very good idea for all schools to do. I'm not sure if all schools do this, but it is nice to give a student in a classroom a free turkey, especially if they come from a low-income family and they can't afford to buy a big turkey like that for Thanksgiving. Like I said, I don't know if it was a raffle or if they're just giving out to the low-income families, but I feel like every school should do this for Thanksgiving. Do a raffle for a free turkey or something like that. It doesn't have to be turkey either. It could be other stuff to make food with, like potatoes, or stuffing mix, or things to make stuffing, or rice even, because I come from a Hispanic family, and the majority of the time we eat rice. So if someone can't afford rice, give someone rice for Thanksgiving. I eat rice all the time, so I don't care if I'm gonna get it for Thanksgiving either. That's just this is a good story. I think this is a good story to tell because I am very thankful because I am very thankful that this happened to me. I'm thankful that the school was nice enough to give me a free turkey, to give my family a free turkey. when we really needed it. I mean, when we really needed it. Around that same year when I got that turkey is the year my parents couldn't afford anymore to keep me in that school, because I went to a Catholic school and you have to pay a tuition for your kid to stay in there, and my parents couldn't pay anymore. I think that was also around the same year when my dad had his surgery. He got laid off from work, so we couldn't. He was like the breadwinner, but since he got laid off from his job, my mom wasn't making enough to keep me in that school, and the principal was nice enough to keep me in that school for 2 years for free. And I'm thankful that happened, and I'm thankful that I got that free turkey when I needed it, and I'm just thankful for all the things that I have. I'm very happy that I still have a house, because last month I was gonna lose it if we didn't pay it, and my sister was nice enough to make a GoFundMe page, and I'm thankful for all of her followers for donating and helping us keep that house. And I'm thankful for everyone who helped, all my family who helped to keep our bills, because at one point we didn't have water either, and my grandma helped pay for our water bill, and I'm just really thankful. And I also, when I was in ASM in high school, I would give some of my money to my parents so they could help pay bills. And even still now, whenever I get money, I help them out. Like yesterday, I just gave my parents $10 so they can buy toilet paper, because they didn't have enough money, but they couldn't take out any money because they needed it for the mortgage. So I'm just really thankful that right now I still have a house. I have all of my friends that love me. I have all this family that loves me. I have 2 beautiful furry pets, fur babies, my fur bean children, and I'm lucky to have my turtle, and I'm lucky to have all the pets I have. I'm just very thankful about all of the things that I have. I'm thankful enough to have what I have. I would rather live the way I am living right now than live how other people are living. I just feel so bad. I feel like I wanna volunteer to work in a soup kitchen, or help people out if they needed it. If I would totally do that on my spare time, if I knew anywhere around that I could go and volunteer after my education and stuff. And I'm thankful to have at least a phone, because I know I kind of complain about that a lot, how I don't have a smartphone. I have still a flip phone, but you know what? It doesn't really matter that I don't have a smartphone, because a phone is just to communicate with people in case of emergencies. I don't really need it to play games and stuff. That's actually the one reason why I wanted the phone, is so I could just play games on it. And I also wanted to have a smartphone to have so I could go on Facebook, and instead of having to collect everyone's numbers, I could just contact them through Facebook and stuff. It would be much easier for me, but I am good with what I have so far. So whenever, in the future, when I get a good job, I will buy myself one, and I'll give the phone that I have back to my sister, because it's technically her phone. But again, I am just thankful for everything I have. I'm thankful for my friends and family. I'm thankful for still having a house. I'm thankful for just everything I have in my life. So, I hope you guys liked the story. I hope you guys liked this video. I want to wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you spend time with your family if you're not. And if you can't spend time with your family, I just hope you are thankful for everything you have. And I'm thankful for you guys. And until next time, bye.